Так, дубль 2. Надеюсь, сейчас не будет такого шипения. Так, ну-ка, почему я вообще ничего не слышу? Раз, два, раз, два. Так, скрипит. Кручу. Лагает, лагает. О, сейчас вроде лучше. Блять, все равно лагает. Надо было надеяться, отлагает со временем. Эти 6 минут. Вот так будем надеяться, отлагает со временем. Так, шо? Здравствуйте. Я, короче, настолько обленился, настолько я обленился, что я уже даже название игры не включил. Представляете себе? А еще я хочу песенку на стриме врубить. Я чувствую, что ей самое место сейчас послушать, пока люди заходят. Раз уж там на превьюшке у нас певец пророк Самбой. Должны послушать песню. Не-не-не, не то, где он с бомжами поет. Вот.
Нам негде встречаться с тобой. Прости, если можешь, пойми. И все стало против нас. Другого нету пути. Заброшенный сад опустел. Он стал как прощальный вокзал. И никто из нас не посмел войти в этот сказочный зал. Твои зеленые глаза, ла-ла-ла-ла-ла-ла, утри слезу, доверься мне, ла-ла-ла-ла, но твои зеленые глаза не на беду, не на беду.
Ладно, достаточно. Поехали в АП. Ссылка изменена. Сек. Почему мне ветерана не дают? Да я уже завершил игру. Ну-ка, что тут за бронис? Блин, я обычно новобранцем проходил, но, блин, ну не сохраняется. Я прошел игру. Мне должны дали дать ветерана за то, что я прошел новобранцем. Мне не дают. Идите в жопу. Не хочу лохом играть. Надоело. Так. Хотя, с другой стороны, это же на стриме. Но, блин, он ничего не умеет. Ну это бред. Гоу. Нештатность. Так, а ну-ка, тех спец. Понятно. Нештатный сотрудник лучше. Сам можешь качнуть. Так, нам нужна незаметность. Пистолет. И диверсия на один. Все. Запушились. Стерва.
Air traffic control, this is Alpha 254, requesting clearance for departure. Roger that. Are clear. Proceed to runway 5. الطيارة جاهزة للسفر. لازم نتحرك. لازم نتحرك. نرجع للمسجد كمان. نعم سيدي. نعم سيدي. Alpha 2, we are clear for departure. Please take it. سيدي، كل الحرارات وتجهيزات كاملة. ايوه، الصاروخ جاهز ومطلق. هلا تستنى ان الكلمة من شهيد.
If anyone is to blame for these events, Mr. Thornton, it is you. Alpha Protocol began here, after all.
Прикольно. Озвучки-то не было. То есть не озвучка, а субтитры.
I feel like I've been hit by a freight train.
Так.
Good. You're awake. I wasn't sure how long you'd be under. Those tranquilizers wore off fast.
Unless I'm still drugged, I don't think we've met.
Mina. And the static on the screen is interference, not the drugs.
Too bad. Static's a good look for you. Subtle.
Thank you. If flattery's your only weapon, you'll need a gun. And fast.
Well, I don't want to wear out my welcome. All the more reason to leave.
And how do you propose to do that? You're locked in. There's a guard outside. Eventually he's going to come check on you. And when he does...
Can you distract the guard? Unlock the door.
I could. A glitch in the security panel in the hall outside might do it. As long as you don't make too much noise when you leave, you might take him by surprise while he's checking it. Disabling the security system now. The door should be unlocked.
Блин, а что такое труп? Так, тут ничего не осталось. Здравствуй, Халгбой. Прохожу. Здорово, здорово, здорово. Меня смущает, что такое, что это за лаги? В чем проблема? А у меня компьютер не вывозит. На ночной дозор перекликивает. Так, обучение не надо, я и так знаю, что делать. Обучение не нужно.
You need to shut off the alarm. The panel's on the wall.
Так,
Do a bypass on
блин.
it.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Mike, careful. They probably have a guard in the lobby.
О, транквиль. Здорово.
It's on.
Да, по-хорошему не нужно, наверное. Блин, насколько же удобно после первого Splinter Cell.
Watch out for cameras. If they spot you or you destroy them, they'll sound an alarm.
Well, that's interesting.
Вроде какие-то данные должны быть. Никаких. Присядя двигается, как штаны навалил. Он спецагент просто. Это как бы скилл такой. Все спецагенты так ходят. Это нормально. Блин, почему камера? Оп. Меня напрягает, что иногда какие-то вот просадки FPS. Да понятно. Это я все знаю. Не надо, не надо, не надо. Это вам. Раз. Два. Все.
Any sign of our new arrival?
No sign of him yet.
Careful, Mike. Truck coming in. And guards at the exit. Try to stay out of sight if you can.
Блин, а тут, по-моему... дроп FPS. Благодаря... Ну давай, бдительность завис. Да, бдительность. Рано использовал. Ну. Да, я знаю. Да. 9-2. Вот. Не меняйся.
End of the line, Mike. Give it up.
Оп, мои.
Mike, stay where you are. Don't.
All right, Mike, that's enough.
That's enough? I think that's my line. What the hell's going on? Why did you drug me?
We need to get the location of this facility confidential, especially if you got kidnapped and questioned.
I don't give up government secrets.
I believe you. Everyone says that during the first hour of interrogation.
So this is all part of the orientation?
Yep. I'm gonna ask you some questions, run you through some more tests, then you and I can talk. Face to face. That make you feel better?
I'm ready. What tests?
Not a physical, if that's what you're thinking.
No, I figured that was all done while I was unconscious.
And then some. We ran your blood work, checked your vitals. You seem healthy. Just one thing we should check. Your psych profile. I've been reading and rereading your dossier. Your file makes you seem more like a tourist than an agent. Your passport must have been stamped twice over.
The stamps are just for show. I can't confirm or deny I was ever in any of those places. Nor were there any witnesses.
Well, I hope you like going where it's hot. And I'm not talking about hell, but someplace close to it.
I thought I was already there.
Spoken like a man who doesn't care about his career. Good. If you gain more experience in the field, you may want to specialize further. But we can leave that until you've got some missions under your belt. That's it. Now I'm going to let you out of the pen here and meet the rest of the crew.
All right. Is there anything I should know?
Nothing you can't find out on your own, and from the staff here. They'll be running you through the basics of weapons, gadgets, and espionage tactics. When you're cleared on the basics, come find me for your assignment. I won't lie to you, Mike. It's a big one, and dangerous. But I think you're the man for the job. Make the rounds. I'll see you soon.
Опа, левела.
Big ass screen.
No weapon. Weapons past this point.
Asshole Parker's gonna be checking the systems again.
You probably want to change. Go on. Your gear's in the lockers.
Blackface. Ладно, ставим дефолт.
Orientation's not mandatory.
Так. Причесон. Вот таким вот.
You can turn around and go.
Да, как борода. Чисто такой, типа на понтах. Гоп-стоп не уверен. Тапочки. Чисто в авиаторах, на модничах. Чисто вот такой, чисто на понтах.
Although that might make him
Такой,
upset.
здравствуйте.
You might want to take it a little easier with
Теперь мы
this
берем,
game next time.
взламываем у них вот на виду их компьютер. И они такие, ну и что, взломаешь, взломаешь. Сейчас будет гринд.
Hello? Anybody shooting in here?
Agent Thornton. Hello.
Hey. Hey, you're the one I spoke to when I woke up in the medical bay. Glad that wasn't a hallucination.
It may have been. Do you remember my name? Or do I need to write it down for you?
Mina, right?
That's right. Good to see you've recovered from the medical room with your memory intact.
Memory intact? Speaking of which, I don't remember where I left my keys or my passport.
Confiscating personal items is quite routine. I wouldn't worry about that. But let's get down to the task at hand. I'm here to run you through the weapons training and test your accuracy.
All right, what's the next step?
Just head through the door to the firing range, and I'll keep in contact with you over the earpiece. Head over to the table, get your weapons, and we can begin. The standard field agent package includes a pistol, SMG, shotgun, and assault rifle. Each has its strengths and weaknesses.
Вот сейчас нужно выбивать максимальный рейтинг. Это прям...
Equip the pistol, then aim down range and take some shots at the target.
Возможно, придется несколько раз переигрывать.
Good aim. Now, steady your aim for a few seconds. Then fire. Precision shots can take down a target quickly. Almost.
В смысле почти? Я ему башку продырявил, алло.
Now, let's move on to the submachine gun. Now let's empty the clip. Let you get a feel for the recoil. Now take cover. Still using cover, take some shots at the target. Accuracy's terrible when firing blind, but it can get the job done, eventually. Now try popping out and focusing your aim. You can use cover to your advantage here. I've unlocked the door to the tactical range on your right. Let's see how you do against some moving targets. Now, with the pistol, you'll want to be patient and attack when targets get close.
А чё делать-то? Дверь-то закрыта, алло.
Good.
Ой, я даун. Переигрывать придется.
Now for the shotgun. Holding the trigger steady and firing can knock down even heavily armored targets. Good. Next. Now for your submachine guns. If you're trapped in close quarters with multiple opponents, the SMGs can help clear the room quickly. Not subtle or quiet, but... And that's enough. For long-range encounters, the assault rifle's the key. It's accurate, powerful. Just be sure to line up your shots carefully. Watch for attackers from above. They may be out of reach, but not rifle range. That's it. Take the ladder, head up and back. All done.
Фигово отстрелял, я не сразу понял, что делать надо. Очень плохо. Тут нужен максимальный рейтинг, и тебе награду дадут. Я его не выпил.
Good, Mike. I'm logging the results now.
All right. Is somebody out on the course?
Darcy. He's trying to beat your time.
Darcy? Who the hell is that?
Our tech instructor. Very insecure.
Well, how's he doing?
Not well. He's distracted.
Why?
As soon as he knew you were talking to me, Mike, he was in here in a second, in case he saw you as a challenge for my affections. It's like a cage match with you boys.
So how'd I do on the course?
Calling it up now.
Надо
It'll do.
переигрывать.
Satisfactory enough for Westridge, I think.
Не, это вообще
You can
фигня.
give it another run if you want. The course should be free.
Слишком
I
много
can beat
промо.
my own score, no problem.
Okay, let's give it another go. If you do better on this run, your new score will overwrite the previous one.
Вообще фигня. А лицо не выбирается. Кстати, а подкасты завтра о чем? Лицо не выбирается. Самые
I've
веселые
unlocked the door
подкасты
to the tactical
завтра.
range on your right.
Весьма вероятно, что вообще не будет. У Ивана сломался компьютер. Если он... Короче, как только он его починит, мы вернемся к делу. Но я не знаю, когда он его починит. Story.
Now for the shotgun. Holding the trigger steady and firing can knock down even heavily armored targets. Good. Next. And that's enough. For long-range encounters, the assault rifle's the key. It's accurate, powerful. Just be sure to line up your shots carefully. Watch for attackers from above. They may be out of reach, but not rifle range. That's it. Take the ladder, head up and back. All done.
Я не знаю, как можно лучше, чем вот сейчас сделать.
Good, Mike. I'm logging the results now. All right, let's see here. That's pretty good. Not the best on record, but still. You can give it another run if you want. The course should be free.
I can beat my own score, no problem.
Okay, let's give it another go. If you do better on this run, your new score will overwrite the previous one.
Просто почему?
I've unlocked the door to the tactical range on your
Вообще
right.
ничем не промахивается. Может, в голову стрелять им надо? Все. Фигня полная. Переигрывать надо. Голову решил выстрелить. Дурачок.
Now for the shotgun. Holding the trigger steady and firing can
Ну
knock
тут,
down even
короче,
heavily
надолго.
armored targets.
О, красота какая.
Good. Next. And that's enough. For long-range encounters, the assault rifle's the key. It's accurate, powerful. Just be sure to line up your shots carefully. Watch for attackers from above. They may be out of reach, but not rifle range. That's it. Take the ladder, head up and back. All done.
Тоже интересно, как не промахнуться с такой отдачей. Надо было, короче, к ней, наверное, в последнюю очередь приходить. Я зря сразу к ней пошел.
Good, Mike. I'm logging the result.
Да, вообще фуфло недавно. 70, ну что
Will
это?
do. You can give it another run if you want. The course should be free.
Какое фуфло. Вот там 88,
I've unlocked
вот
the door to the
чуть-чуть бы и
tactical
было
range on
бы
your right.
90 плюс, и было бы достаточно. больше в голову попадает. Промахнулся.
Now for the shotgun. Holding the trigger steady and firing can knock down even heavily armored targets. Good. Next.
Много промахов.
And that's enough. For long-range encounters, the assault rifle's the key. It's accurate, powerful. Just be sure to line up your shots carefully.
И тоже она
Watch for attackers from
исчезает
above.
после первого
They may be out
попадания.
of reach,
Тут
but
нужно
not
всеми
rifle
попасть.
range. That's it. Take the ladder, head up and back. All done.
Ладно, надо просто не придумывать колесо. Чисто спокойно делать. 90 достаточно.
That's pretty good.
Не рекорд.
You can give it another run if you want.
Просто на один поинт больше. Если бы я вот тогда с пистолета не промахнулся.
I've unlocked the door to the tactical range on your right. Now for the shotgun. Holding the trigger steady and firing can knock down even heavily armored targets.
Да, я с автомата много промахнулся. С пистолета пулемета. О,
Good. Next.
фейл за фейлом. А, да как она сквозь него пролетает?
And that's enough. For long-range encounters, the assault rifle's the key. It's accurate,
На
powerful.
ровном месте, на бильярдном столе, яму с говном нашли,
Watch for attackers from above. They may be out of reach, but not rifle range. That's it. Take the ladder, head up and back. All done.
Короче, нам нужно пробовать последние на время взять, то есть не целиться, а быстрее выстрелить. Если уж все равно промах. Мне кажется, вот то, что тогда опять с этих пистолетов, пулеметов промахнулся. С ними вот самое тупое. Псих.
That's one of the most impressive scores I've seen.
Есть, есть.
With that in mind, you did so well. I'm wondering if you'd be up for something more challenging. A bonus round.
This course is a joke. Did you scale it
Oh,
down for that
so-
jackass? I could walk the rest of the way.
Jackass? Now I'm hurting.
So will Darcy. Did I mention we don't use live rounds? They still sting, though.
I'm listening.
Go in there, and if you can hit Darcy where it counts, that'd be worth a recommendation in my report. And worth some rep with Westridge. And
Sure, sounds good. Any preference on weapon?
These targets are pretty easy for someone to hit.
Спасибо, спасибо.
Thornton could have aced this thing blind.
Give me the gun.
Там пока еще неизвестно, он, в
Let's start with
общем,
the pistol again. Don't worry. We're using tranquilizer rounds.
он отдал в сервис, и они сказали, что не смотрят. Чё с-
Besides, turnabout is fair play. They drugged you, so
Где он, этот Дарси?
all right, you're all done. Head on back.
Вон что. Чё,
All
гляну.
right, let's see here. Well done. Critical hit. I don't think I have to worry about Darcy coming by again.
Anything else I can do?
No, Agent Thornton. Mission accomplished.
Плюс репутация.
If you haven't seen Westridge yet, you may want to pay him a visit after all the training is done. You've certainly aced this exercise.
Оп, эсочка. Репутация. Все по красоте. Сломался, что случилось? Короче, писали мы ролик последний. Не буду говорить какой, не буду спойлерить. Может быть, мы его закончим. В общем, делали ролик, хопа отваливается из Дискорда. И пишет, что все, говорит, ноутбук встал и не запускается. Это было в конце прошлого недели.
About time you got here. Guess you were too busy laughing it up from the weapons range, huh? You got me good there.
Yeah, sure did. So, you're supposed to be teaching me something? Or am I supposed to be training you?
I'll be your instructor for this exercise, yeah. Glad you finally showed up. Thought you might have gotten lost on the way here. Or were too busy beating up some more guards.
This isn't the only orientation I have to take, Agent. I arrived as quickly as I could.
Yeah, sure. Oh, by the way, not a good idea. Hitting the guards, I mean. The ones here have a lot of time on their hands, and that means a lot of time to hold grudges.
I'll keep that in mind, but I wasn't expecting to be drugged and attacked.
A good agent's ready for anything, Mikey. But enough chit-chat. We got a lot of work ahead of us. Well, you do. I'm mostly here as an observer. I'll be doing your evaluation, too.
What's that out there? A used car lot?
A target range for you. For me, more like a shooting gallery. Head out the door there, and we'll get started.
Это вроде должно быть попроще. Здесь, по-моему, можно с первого раза пройти. У Майна вот именно сложный челлендж.
Alright, everyone's favorite. Grenade. Let's see that arm of yours. Go on. Start chucking them. They're concussion rounds, so don't be skittish. They sting, not kill.
Технически игра, конечно, полный ужас. Я помню, когда первый раз проходил... Когда я первый раз проходил, мне казалось, что игра такой мусор.
Now for some fireworks. Try and chuck one beneath the truck and take out the gas tank. Never get tired of that one. Now, see that electronic lock there? Use your EMP grenade to shut it down. Can save you time in the field. It's shut down. No more lock. Alright, see that locker there?
Well, let me guess. You want me to place one on the door?
Nice. And just in time.
Hey, Darcy, open up.
Guess some of the other guards will be pulling double shifts for a while. You know those guards you beat up when you got out of medical? Yeah, well, they're gonna be joining us in a second. You've got a head start, so if I were you, I'd set an ambush or just start running. Me, I'd use the mines. That's what they're for.
Just give me a first shot. Spread out. Watch your devices. Hey, Thornton. Wait up. I want to talk to you. Sneaky bastard.
I'll give you a breakdown on your performance. So, Mikey, you did all right on the basic run.
Так.
You know, that performance wasn't half bad. Almost as good as my record. How about we up the stakes? Take this to the big leagues.
What do you have in mind?
Alright, me and the guards, who you already met when you woke up, pooled our petty cash. And we'd like to make you a little bet.
Alright, I'm listening.
It's a rematch, on our terms. It's simple. Disable all the alarms and escape the area in the time provided. And you take home the winnings. If you lose, you'll owe us. Got it?
Sounds good to me.
Just head into the range and we'll get to it, Mikey.
All right then. Tell your team to get ready.
So here we are. Rematch for you and the guards, but on their terms. So listen up. There's alarms hidden all over the course. All you need to do is shut them down. But the guards are gonna try and reset them. Every time an alarm goes off, another squad's coming in. And they all want a shot at you, trust me. Alarm goes off enough times, and you're gonna get trampled. But you have the technology to beat them. So let's see you even the odds. If you can.
Ну. Тихо. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Nice, Mike. There's the distraction.
Хреново. Блин, они бегают.
There's the alarm again.
Еще плохо понимаю, что надо сделать. Мне типа выжить надо или что? Ну.
Location 3. Anyway, thought they might have you for a second. Guess I was wrong. All right, head on up and I'll call someone in to clean up the course and the bodies.
Thorough. Made a real mess of things. In a good way.
That's all I need. See you in the field, Darcy.
If you say so, Mikey.
Баблосики лутанули. Правда, репутацию у него не получили нифига. И да, конечно, железо нынче дорогое. Ну, будем надеяться, что он по дешевке делается. Он сказал, что они позвонят, если что. Но сегодня он ничего не писал.
This is a restricted area. The vending machines are down the hall and to the right.
I'm here for espionage training.
Westridge's new recruit. Good. There's no time to waste. So, orientation. You are familiar with the premise of an obstacle course, I assume?
Yes.
Excellent. Then I don't need to explain. Up the ladder is the training area. The first test is navigating through the environment without being detected. Following that, you'll be facing live challenges against the agents here.
Anything else I should know about running this course?
Yes. I suggest you do it quickly. And talking gives your position away.
What's the deal with the security panel?
It secures the entrance. If you're as capable as Westridge says, then you should have no trouble hacking it and gaining access to the course. Clock's ticking.
Great.
Забавно, что тут идеальный вариант — это просто везде профессионализм выбирать и все.
Course begins now. Hack the door in front of you to gain access to the course.
Так. Да, блин. Мышка неудобная.
Always check your surroundings for cameras. Can't have you appearing on the nightly news. Mind the gap. The key to stealth is timing. Pay attention to camera movements, then exploit their blind spots.
Слишком долго. Слишком долго.
Taking in the view. Well, I doubt the view is what's making you hesitate.
Надо было, наверное, подождать, пока он
I've
подойдет.
unlocked the security door. Come back to the control room for your evaluation.
Your score is big. Outstanding. Well above average.
Хватило даже с
especially for a trainee.
тревогой.
Okay.
А, нет, не
Wanna run it
хватило.
again?
Yeah, I think.
That would be difficult, but you're welcome to try. If you improve, your new score will overwrite the previous one.
Тревогу поднял, дурачок.
Course begins now.
Я просто думал,
Hack the
что
door
он
in front of you to gain
на том
access to
моменте
the course.
вырубит охранника, а он выбил. А вот теперь я не вижу. Вижу.
Always check your surroundings for cameras. Can't have you appearing on the nightly news. The key to stealth is timing. Pay attention to camera movements, then exploit their blind spots.
Ну все, фуфло. Отстань ты. Я думал, здесь можно пробежать. Здесь нельзя. Очень плохо. Хорошо начал, плохо закончил.
Taking in the view. I've unlocked the security door. I doubt back to the control room for your evaluation.
Ужасно.
Yes.
103.
Outstanding. Okay. You want to run it again?
Yeah.
If you improve, your new score will overwrite the previous one.
Да, ладно, это был ужасный трай.
Course begins now. Hack the door in front of you to gain access to the course.
О, вот
Always check your
хороший.
surroundings for cameras. We can't have you appearing on the nightly news. The key to stealth is timing. Pay attention to camera movements, then exploit their blind spots.
Тут надо, короче, на портах ходить. Я зря побежал тогда. На этом испалился. Я не думал, что там-то мужик ходит. Так, и теперь надо, чтобы он подошел подальше.
Taking in the view. Yeah, well,
Может,
I doubt
тогда
the
он его
view is what's
вырубит.
making you hesitate.
Вырубит, то есть.
I've unlocked the security door. Come back to the control room for your evaluation.
Your score is based on several factors. Sorting the numbers now.
Блин, ну сейчас, мне кажется, просто идеально.
Outstanding. Well above average, especially for a trainee. Okay.
Так,
Want to run it again?
Yeah.
If you improve, your new score will overwrite the previous one.
А что еще-то быстрее сделать?
Course begins now. Hack the door in front of you to gain access to the course. Always check your surroundings for cameras. We can't have you appearing on the nightly news. The key to stealth is timing. Pay attention to camera
Сейчас я
movements,
вообще
then
долго
exploit their
знал.
blind spots.
Ну вот он слышит бег, если пытаться быстрее бежать.
Taking in the view. I've unlocked the security door. I doubt the view to the control room for your evaluation.
Yes. Okay. You want to run it again?
Yeah.
If you improve, your new score will
Странный
overwrite the
момент.
previous one.
Он просто неплохой квест даст, если хорошо
Course
справится.
begins now. Hack the door in front of you to gain access to the course. Always check your surroundings for cameras. Can't have you appearing on the nightly news. The key to stealth is timing. Pay attention to camera movements.
Даже если я быстрее прибегаю, все равно надо ждать, пока эта фигня пройдет. Так, ладно, надо послушать, он спаливает, пока я здесь. Нет. Ну, а иначе никак быстрее ты не успеешь. То есть, если ждешь, то плохо. Просто тот трай был идеальный, я не понимаю, почему поинтов не хватило. Это же был идеальный трай.
Always check your surroundings for cameras. Mind the gap. You appearing on the nightly news. The key to stealth is timing. Pay attention to camera movements, then exploit their blind spots.
То есть, в чем моя ошибка? Ну, вот, допустим, я... Он раньше не вырубает. Если я отключу, допустим, сигнализацию. Этого тебе, дядя, достаточно? 113. 2 обнаружения.
Okay. You want to run it again?
Yeah.
If you improve, your new score will overwrite the previous one.
Course begins now. Hack the door in front of you to gain access to the course. Always check your surroundings for cameras. Can't have you appearing on the nightly news. The key to stealth is timing. Pay attention to camera movements, then exploit their blind spots.
Боже мой. Так, ладно, не затентовать. Неизвестный кактус. Да, понятно, да. Так. Есть идея. Да.
Okay. You want to run it again?
Да, ужасно, ужасно. Есть идея. Можно попробовать обилку завязать.
Course begins now. Hack the door in front of you to gain access to the course. Always check your surroundings for cameras. Can't have you appearing on the nightly news. The key to stealth is timing. Pay attention to camera movements, then exploit their blind spots. doubt the view is what's making you hesitate.
Так, в чем сейчас была ошибка?
Okay. You want to run it again?
Yeah.
If you improve, your new score will overwrite the previous one.
Course begins now.
Я не вижу
Hack the
варианта,
door in
кроме
front
как
of you
не
to gain
ждать, пока
access
тот
to the course.
повернется.
Always check your surroundings for cameras. Mind to have you appearing on the nightly news. The key to stealth is timing. Pay attention to camera movements, then exploit their blind spots.
Ну вот даже если я прям...
That's interesting.
Taking in the view. Yeah, well, I doubt the view is what's making you hesitate.
Вот почему он его не вырубает?
I've unlocked the security door. Come back to the control room for your evaluation.
Привет.
Okay. You want to run it again?
Yeah.
If you improve, your new score
Меня тут, короче, надолго
will
засяду.
overwrite the previous one.
Course begins now. Hack the door in front of you to gain access to the course.
Ладно, попробую еще раз, ничего не дожидаясь, просто побежать.
Always check your surroundings for cameras. Can't have you appearing on the nightly news. The key to stealth is timing. Pay attention to camera movements, then exploit their blind spots. Taking in the view. Yeah, well, I've unlocked the security door. Go back to the control room for your
Да
evaluation.
ладно!
Out.
Нет, вообще никак.
You want to run it again?
Точно надо
Yeah.
ждать.
If you improve, your new score will overwrite the previous one.
То есть вот сейчас он даже подойти не успел.
Course begins now. Hack the door in front of you to gain access to the course. Always check your surroundings for cameras. Mind the gap appearing on the nightly news. The key to stealth is timing. Pay attention to camera movements, then exploit their blind spots.
Ну, криво встал. Да, все. Да, смысл ее отключать. Да, отвали. Эти камеры, так как они встают.
Taking in the view. I've unlocked the security door. I doubt to the control room for your evaluation.
Okay. You want to run it again?
Yeah.
If you improve, your new score will overwrite the previous one.
Course begins now. Hack the door in front of you to gain access to the course. Always check your surroundings for cameras. Mind the gap you appearing on the nightly news. The key to stealth is timing. Pay attention to camera movements, then exploit their blind spots.
Сейчас быстрее, чем раньше. Он всегда примерно одно и то же. Ну вот он встал. Допустим,
Taking in the
ждем.
view. Yeah, well, I doubt the view is what's making you hesitate. I've unlocked the security door. Come back to the control
Меня это же
room for
просто
your
бесить начинает.
Okay. You want to run
Он же
again?
один раз его вырубил с полете.
If you improve, your new score will overwrite the previous one.
Ну вот сейчас заобузим просто вот эту фигню и все. Используем навык.
Course begins now. Hack the door in front of you to gain access to the course. Always check your surroundings for cameras. Mind to have you appearing on the nightly news. The key to stealth is timing. Pay attention to camera movements, then exploit their blind spots. Taking in the view. Yeah, I've unlocked the security down the view. Back to the
Опа,
control room for your
уклонение.
evaluation.
Все.
Your score is based. Outstanding.
Как? А как можно еще-то лучше?
Yeah. If you improve, your new score will overwrite the previous one.
Вы руфлите.
Course begins
Я
now.
уже навыки
Hack the door in front of you to
использую.
gain access to the course.
Ты с ума сошел, мужик?
Always check your surroundings for cameras. We can't have you appearing on the nightly news. The key to stealth is timing. Pay attention to camera movements, then exploit their blind spots.
Что я должен еще-то делать? Ну вот даже если я сейчас бегу, тут все равно камера, я не могу быстрее. Это просто невозможно. Что не так?
Taking in the view. I've unlocked the security door. I doubt that the view is what's making your evaluation.
Your score.
Ну 125, никак иначе.
Outstanding. Okay. You want to run it again?
Короче, еще трай. Если такая же херня, я дропаю эту игру, она
Improve,
меня
your new
бесит.
score will overwrite the previous one.
125. Я идеально
Course
все
begins
делаю.
now. Hack the door in front of you to gain access to the course.
Матрицу быстро не пройдешь.
Always check your surroundings for cameras. We can't have you appearing on the nightly news. The key to stealth is timing. Pay attention to camera movements, then exploit their blind spots.
Тише.
Taking in the view. I've unlocked the security door. I doubt the view is what's making your evaluation.
Через дверь сюда не зайдешь.
Yes.
Ну-ка, если попробовать через
Okay. You want to run it again?
троица, оно.
If you improve, your new score will overwrite the previous one.
Может, можно через дверь пройти.
Course begins now. Hack the door in front of you to gain access to the course.
Ну, я проходил именно... Блять, не пал в рот. Вот просто кто это придумал на время? Где ты тут увидишь это все?
Always check your surroundings
16
for cameras.
секунд, и она
Have
прям
you
в лицо
appearing on the
тебе.
nightly news. Stealth is timing. Pay attention to camera movements, then exploit their blind spots.
Дверь. Дверь не открывается. 100% надо вот сюда лезть.
Taking in the view. Yeah, well, I doubt the view is what's making. I've unlocked the security door. Come back to the control room for your evaluation.
Your score. Out.
Забавно, что
Okay.
113.
You want to run it again?
Yeah.
If you improve, your new score will overwrite the previous one.
Course begins now. Hack the door in front of you to gain access to the course. Always check your surroundings for cameras. Can't have you appearing
Я жду,
behind
пока вот она
shadows.
здесь пройдет.
The key to stealth is timing. Pay attention to camera movements, then exploit their
И
blind
вот уже
spots.
20 секунд. Жду здесь. Ну-ка, с выключенной тревогой дверь открывается? Нет, не открывается.
Taking in the view. I've unlocked the security door. I doubt that view is what's making your evaluation.
Your score. Outstanding. Okay. You want to run it again?
Да
No,
пошел в
I don't
жопу.
think so.
Very well, I'll log the results. Westridge can complete your evaluation once you finish the other tests.
Anything else you could share that might help me out? I feel like I've already got the basics down.
Of course, not enough of a challenge for you?
No.
Then I have an assignment for you.
То есть это даже не обязательно было проходить.
What? You mean like a covert training op? Aren't you guys carrying orientation too far?
Nothing about Alpha Protocol is orientation.
Я что, зря это 10 раз
Despite the
переиграл?
semantics. The penalty for getting caught, however, won't be a poor score. It'll be detention. So, are you up for it or not?
Well, I'm up for it. Let me see what you need. You want me to head back to the medical center? Why? What's the file name?
Jacob, not only will this be a much more practical use of your talents, but I think you'll be curious to see where in the world you're going to be sent.
Any other intel I should be aware of?
Nothing you can't find out on your own. We aren't even having this conversation right now, and the clock is running.
Got it.
Блин, это можно было просто отказаться. Я думал, там так же, как с Майной, надо разговаривать. Ой, идиот. Зачем я страдался, делал столько времени? Вот дурак, вот дурак. А я могу снаряжение поменять? Не могу.
Are you waiting for clearance? Go ahead.
Это вот туда надо идти. Можно было даже навыки не качать, этого было достаточно. Такая тупка. На карте же. Я, короче. Сейчас перезайду. Блять, на карте же было написано, что сюда дополнительная миссия. Боже, игра, ты меня душишь. Другого нету пути. Ладно. Не говорите, пожалуйста, что сохранил. Во. То есть это надо было идти налево. Кто меня увидел? Согласен, очень интригующе. Тихо. Добыли информацию. Еще мы нашли. Короче, мы нашли разведданные на альфа-протокол. Но читать я их не хочу. Просто понтануться, что нашли. Ух, ё! Ну? Ну это фейл, короче. Буду знать, что тут челик появляется по-новому. Ух, уже тебя бил. Бесшумный бег, все дела. И я вот так вот выбежал ему в лицо. Всего-то надо было не торопиться. И сделать вот так. Опа, мы нашли досье на начальника. Просто... Так, тут с видео все нормально. Вроде. О, Фанки, здорово. В 2010-м. Здорово, здорово. Все, задание выполнено. Я чуть не писнул в штаны сейчас, когда он лицом к нам ставил.
Did you do as I asked?
Got the data, no problem.
I'll download it from your PDA. Were you seen?
Not that I know of.
Yeah, well, then that'll have to be sufficient.
Now that you have this file, anything you can tell me about my real assignment?
You're going to the Middle East to recover stolen prototype missile technology. Your probability of success is in the lower 20th percentile.
Wait, I'm going to the Middle East?
I've downloaded intel onto your PDA. That should prove useful when you reach your destination.
That intel you gave me, why wouldn't I have that already if I'm going on the mission?
That is a good question, Agent. I would find an answer to it when you can. If not here, then in Saudi Arabia.
I don't like the sound of that.
Good.
So when am I shipping out?
After you finish your orientation with Westridge, it's customary for him to outline, in a slow and plodding way, his expectations for you. Then he'll send you to fetch, like a good dog.
I'm not sure I like that comparison.
Yeah, well, none of us do, Agent. But such is the nature of the kennel you've been put in. Was there anything else?
What do you actually do here?
My primary role is intelligence analysis, but at times I serve as a handler during sensitive missions.
So you've been on a lot of Alpha Protocol ops?
Key ones, yes. I was involved in the events leading up to your assignment, in fact.
How?
I took on the role of a contractor, an accountant. Money is one of the easiest ways to track events. It often leaves the best fingerprints.
So you're a spy?
I'm an observer. I rarely take action. But the smallest event, if analyzed incorrectly or acted on improperly, could have great repercussions. And that's where I come in, to interpret events.
Like butterfly wings sparking a tornado? That kind of thing?
Spare me the butterfly cliché. Guerrilla actions, nuclear tests, exposing a corrupt politician, a rise in grain prices, and... yes, the downing of an airliner in the Middle East. All of these things have the potential to create larger catastrophes.
Okay.
Controlling the repercussions of these events, getting agents the information they need to put fires out before they rage out of control, that is my job.
So when I'm in the field, my orders come from you, or another analyst. My job is, what, to listen?
Yes, it's a numbers game. But decisions must be made quickly. If the decisions are solely reactive or passive, well, then you operate at a disadvantage.
So sometimes you create events.
For political equilibrium, yes, at times. At other times, to give America an economic advantage.
I thought we were mostly mission-driven.
We are. But even you will see the effect that even seemingly minor interactions have on the structure of a mission. Carry the logic one step up, and it shouldn't be hard for you to grasp.
You like working here?
My responsibilities don't account for that, nor should they.
You know, I actually thought you were the janitor when I arrived.
That would either be an insult or an excellent deduction. I'm guessing the former.
I was actually just trying to make conversation. But why would that be an excellent deduction?
Because, Agent, Alpha Protocol can only maintain plausible deniability as long as no one knows we exist. That means continually cleaning and scouring data, masking our communication lines, and protecting our global positioning.
That's all I wanted to ask. Hope I didn't take up much of your time.
You did, but it was productive. I hope. Agents, rarely take the time to listen to an analyst's perspective.
Бама, у него репу качнули. Лол, да? Что там по времени? Чувствуется. Еще маленько посижу. И отдыхать поехал. Надо хотя бы выйти из этого болота. А то весь стрим просидели на базе.
You guys must have spent a fortune on the TVs in this place.
You all done?
You tell me.
Now you're learning. I have to admit I was worried whether we'd be able to keep you here after you woke up in medical. You gave our staff a run for its money.
I gave it my best, and so did they.
Fair enough. It'll be a good excuse to up the morning drills around here. Looks like you did well on the tech portion of the test. Very well. Past Darcy's bitching, there's some real compliments in here if you look at the numbers. Mina's report on your weapon skill was impressive. In fact, I think you outperformed many of the guards. And it's your first day.
She's a good teacher.
She is. And she has a good eye for potential. I'll let her know your opinion. And here's a surprise. A positive evaluation from Parker. On the number side as usual. But he actually took the time to write a sentence.
He did. What was the sentence?
You may have been right about this one, Westridge. For Parker, that's high praise. Assuming you don't let us down, Mike. Looks like that's it for the physical evaluation. Now for the hard part. Tell me why you're here. Not everyone gets chosen for this line of work, but you volunteered. Usually we have to ask.
You ever had an intern position at a government agency?
I have.
Need I say more? All my exercise was moving papers from desk to desk. I'm here to do work, not sit back and manage it. I want to be out where the action is. I want to make a difference.
What makes you think you're ready? Because I tell you, we get a lot of recruits in here, and you're not convincing me.
My opinion isn't important. Yours is.
Not out in the field, and not when you're dealing directly with others. Then your opinion is all that counts. Beyond the guns, tech, and sneaking around in the dark, there's one last part of this job that nobody else here quite gets.
I'm listening.
Good, because listening is a large part of it. The way you talk to people, your attitude. That's what we're going to discuss now.
I'm not sure I understand. Is there something wrong with how I deal with people?
No.
Ну, тут, короче, он говорит про то, что вот, типа, ты можешь, короче, убеждать. Ну, хотя ладно.
And if I want to impress them?
You don't always want to or need to. Having a good or bad
Ну, короче, он просто говорит, что это система репутации есть.
Sometimes you want to piss someone off, so they can't think straight. Other times you want to build a strong rapport with someone and talk your way out of a bad situation. All depends on your objective. This goes for your handlers as well. We're going to be sending you into a lot of dangerous places, and your only backup is going to be who you're talking to on your headset. How you treat them is going to have an effect on the success of your mission.
So if I piss them off, I'm screwed?
No. A handler that likes you too much and puts emotions before the mission can be just as dangerous as one who resents you.
This is a long way of telling me that I should just act the way I want. I'd rather skip the pep talk and get started.
Fair enough.
Можно было сразу.
Meet me in the command center, and I can give you a proper mission briefing.
Good. Because I'm sick of this room.
Trust me, Mike. If it was up to me, you'd never see this interrogation cell again. Recognize him?
That's Sheikh Ali Shahid, the voice of Al-Samad. They say he was responsible for shooting down that airliner in the Middle East.
Yeah, he got his hands on some prototype Halbeck technology. A missile with a multi-stage targeting system called Jacob's Ladder. That airliner was his first target.
Halbeck? I've run across them while I was touring the world. They don't exactly keep their hands clean. How did Shahid get his hands on that missile?
Missiles. He's got more. He stole them from Halbeck, and we need them back before he gets any more trigger-happy. Then we want you to kill him.
Understood. But if the opportunity presents itself, should I take him alive?
If you can. Either way, we want him out of the picture, and away from any more taped broadcasts.
If I can bring him back here, I will.
All right, then. Pack your gear. You're heading to Saudi Arabia.
Not coming with me?
I'll be there in spirit, and on video and radio when needed, Agent.
And I just got here. Oh, well, I'm gonna miss this place.
I doubt it. I'll contact you when you reach Saudi Arabia.
За скрытность минус 15. Прикольно. Так. Майна Тэнк доложила о впечатляющих успехах агента Тортона на стрельбище. После получения оценки агент Тортон решил повторить тренировку. По неустановленным причинам на стрельбище получил ранение агент Дарси. В настоящий момент Дарси в состоянии проводить инструктаж, но ему нужна помощь. Ошибка в согласовании расписаний привела к досадному инциденту на участке спецсредств. Группа охранников, начавших тренировку одновременно с Тортоном, приняла его за одну очередную мишень. В результате он ответным огнем нанес охранникам множественные ранения. В настоящий момент их состояние стабилизировалось. Агент Тортон поставил новый рекорд на участке шпионажа. С некоторым скептицизмом Паркер назвал Тортона перспективным новичком. Мы действительно на какое-то время потеряли из виду агента Тортона во время тренировки навыков персонажа. Шпионаж. Куда он исчезал, пока не установлено. Однако Алан Паркер, утверждая, что в ходе тренировки не заметил ничего необычного. Опа! Все сайд-миссии выполнены.
Care to explain how Halbeck lost its missiles?
Old news. An accounting error.
The missiles. You didn't lose them, did you?
Angry, Mr. Thornton? Because of what happened in Saudi Arabia.
Говорим с буржуазией, с олигархом.
Mike, can you read me? I'm getting lots of interference.
I made it to Saudi Arabia, sir.
Сергей Соколов, здравствуй. Ой, Сергей Волков, прости, я читаю. Задумался. Мой косяк. Здорово.
I'm at the safe house.
I guessed that much. See any shadowy agents in trench coats at the airport?
No, sir, I don't think so.
That was a joke, Mike. But stay on your toes anyway. Finding Shahid is your primary objective. Trouble is, we don't know his location. But we have 3 leads. An arms dealer, Nasri, is believed to have sold the missiles to Shahid, and he's currently operating in Saudi Arabia. If you can intercept him, maybe he can tell you where Shahid is, or guide you to the missiles.
Do we have anything else on Nasri?
Nothing more than what's in his dossier. If you can manage to make any contacts and find out more, we'd welcome it. We also tracked down the location of an airfield Shahid used in the past. If you can sneak in and plant a listening device, we may be able to track flight Shahid is using to move through Saudi Arabia.
And the third lead?
We've got the coordinates of an Al-Samad detention camp, also used as a stockpile for weapons. We suspect the missiles may be stored there.
Is there any way to be sure the missiles are there?
Not at this time. The area is dug into the side of a canyon, and getting reliable satellite imagery when sandstorms aren't blowing has been almost impossible. We'll want you to go in alone, recon the area, and...
No pressure.
And no backup. Get used to it. It's the job. You check out your new home yet? It's got some perks you might be interested in.
Anything beyond the weapons locker?
Thought that might hold your attention.
It did? Anything else?
A computer with a hub connection so fast you'll feel like you're going back in time.
What, to the Stone Age? Please.
You can do dossier research, encrypted emails, and if need be, access some of the weapons dealers in the area. That'll be done on your own dime, however, using whatever funds you can find in Saudi Arabia.
I understand, sir. We wouldn't want Alpha Protocol tied to any weapons trafficking in the Middle East.
Exactly.
The
weapons locker you already found, help yourself to what's inside. Just be sure to choose the ammo and armor you think suits the mission. When you're ready to head out, just use the front door, or access the missions from the main terminal. I'll have already uploaded all the mission specs to your PDA. You can review them at any time.
Alright, so is that it? Westridge. Great. Home sweet home.
Так. Опа.
Agent Darcy sent me this for acing the training course. He misspelled my name. Thornton. Mina wrote, way to score. I think she custom framed it just for me. How nice. There's a note from Parker here. The agency made me give this to you. What a guy.
Оп. Ответим. Ответим так. Агрессия. Спасибо, но это не вежливо. Или профессионализм. Спасибо на добром слове, рад работать в одной команде. Профессионально ответим. Не будем нести херню. Так, этому ответить нельзя, да и нахрен не нужен. Хотя, блин, ну что мне надо? Ну, точно нельзя ответить. Точно. Так. Расчетный центр, вот самое главное. Короче, покупаем все разведданные разом. Глушителя для пистолета нет. Мы буду кулаком вырубать. Надо с броней посмотреть. А, есть глушитель. Удобно. Мне нужна броня. Так, расчетный центр. Вот это. Датчик. Нужна регулятор адреналина. Нет. Блин, нет денег на пиксельный камуфляж. Пока инфракрасную маскировку возьмем. И прицел. Так. Теперь. Броня. Маскировочная. Инфракрасная маскировка. Ай, так. Пистолет. Прицел поставил. Так, ну это мне не надо. Мне нужен автомат. Чек ВК после потока. Да, чек. Базару 0. Все посмотрю. Так, вот на это. Установите жучок. Ну, айда жучок в аэропорту ставить.
Mike, enjoying Saudi Arabia? I've been keeping an eye on your mission.
Typical day on the job. Not jealous, are you?
I think you're lucky. All I'm seeing are satellite images. Guess that'll have to do.
So I've read up on you.
Really? Thinking about a career as a stalker?
Isn't that what a handler is?
Some truth to that.
You used to be with the National Security Administration, right?
Yes. But it didn't work out so well.
I felt I wasn't doing much to make the world a safer place.
So you signed on to Alpha Protocol?
They contacted me, yes. And here I am, talking to you now. Anything come up you need my help with?
So you've been with Alpha Protocol a while then?
Not as long as Westridge, and not nearly as long as Parker. This assignment with Shahid is probably the biggest one I've been involved in.
What other assignments have you been on?
I went undercover with Parker in Milan as a contractor for Halbeck. It's how we found out the missiles were gone in the first place. Although it was too late to stop Shahid. The incident with the airliner.
Analysis takes time, and now we have more information to work with. He won't get away. Those missiles leave a trail even Al-Samad can't cover up.
I hope so. I just wish we'd gotten the intel quicker.
Still, with Alpha Protocol, what I don't understand is why the United States would want to keep this operation secret. Don't they want Shahid captured?
I think it's the missiles that are the problem. Halbeck's a substantial government contractor. The fact the missiles were involved complicates things.
Complicates things? As in, they're a potential embarrassment to Halbeck?
I think that's a big part of it. U.S. weapons used to kill U.S. citizens wouldn't look good on a front page, even if the missiles were stolen. Alpha Protocol does a lot of operations like this. I don't know all of them, or all the names this program has had. It carries out missions without the knowledge of other U.S. agencies.
Like what, the CIA?
The CIA, the NSA. Most congressmen don't even have a clue this program exists. It's designed to prevent red tape. And if it's found out, it just gets buried and renamed.
Renamed? To Beta or Gamma Protocol?
No clue. Parker probably does. He's been here the longest. Whenever it's in danger of being exposed, it closes shop, and a new one opens up.
Interesting. I guess that's good to know. Wonder if I'd get a new name if Alpha Protocol shut down.
I don't know. We might get new names, new identities. Or fired.
This seems like a big assignment for a new hire. There must have been other candidates.
There were other candidates, including Darcy. But the recommendation was based on Parker, Westridge, and me. Although when I made my recommendation, it wasn't about Shahid. It was about the larger mission.
So why me?
Because I think when given a choice, you're going to choose the people of a country over the heads of state. And that's not a choice many people here would make in the same circumstances. Especially Darcy. To be fair to Darcy, though, he has family issues that prevent him from going. Notably his father. According to your dossier, your family isn't an issue.
Is that all I am to you? A dossier?
Until you arrived at Alpha Protocol, you were. Not anymore. I think you're someone who does what's right. And that's what I'm counting on.
Can you tell me anything about my mission here in Saudi?
Probably nothing Westridge hasn't explained already. If you infiltrate the airfield Shahid uses, I may have more practical advice.
Why is that?
I'll be your handler for that mission. Don't worry. I'll be gentle. I know it's your first time infiltrating an airfield.
As long as you're backing me up, I think I'll be in good hands.
That's very optimistic of you, Agent Thornton. But I appreciate the trust.
Can you tell me anything about Shahid?
Not much more than you'd find in his dossier. His personal fortune doubled in 1 year when gas was $4 a gallon. And he likes feeling safe when he travels.
What do you mean, safe?
While Al-Samad is mostly untrained civilians using Cold War guns, his personal bodyguards are well-trained. And judging from the missile used on the airliner, let's just say he makes sure they have cutting-edge tech.
That's all I need. Thanks, Mina.
You got it. Call me if you need anything else.
Это был очень длинный диалог. Ну, Саудовская Аравия это самое душное. Потом веселее будет.
Try not to alert the camp. If you do, we may lose our chance to find Shahid.
I'm inside.
Sure is a lot of security.
Tell me about it. There's cameras all over the place.
It's bad. But it also means they've got something
Так, тут нельзя поднимать тревогу. Давай. Давай. Если что... Хотя ладно, может... Я не знаю, скрывается он или нет. Но по идее Аламут это Иван. Мой неизвестный соведущий. Вопрос к каналу. Так что без компьютера, но все-таки с нами.
Any way around it?
Should be a terminal for the gate in one of the buildings.
Я уж
Aside from
испугался,
the
что
panel
он
on
сейчас
the gate
увидит.
itself, but
Walking right up to the gate will leave me exposed. Got it. Might be able to find a way over it.
if you can fly, then you're welcome to try.
I think you'd be surprised.
Тихо. Тихо. Не, я боюсь, он увидит. Если я буду в компьютер лезть. Хотя он в какую-то сторону пошел. Ну-ка. Раз. Кстати, игр по шпионов рили практически нет. Меня это огорчает. Оп. Что я сделал? Ворота открыл. Ясно, понятно. Ой. Так, вот тот отвернулся. Мы прямо через ворота не пойдем. 2, 3. Не то. 4. Так. А куда ты смотришь? Не видно. Опа. Загружаться придется. Вы не поверите, но он застрял. Он в двери застрял. Как это мило. Но я думаю, можно спокойно убивать этих террористов.
Judging from the schematics, there's a security gate cutting you off from the tower.
Any way around it?
Should be a terminal for the gate in one of the buildings. Aside from the panel on the gate itself, but
Walking right up to the gate will leave me exposed. Got it.
Забавно, что убитые противники пропали.
if you can fly, then you're welcome to try.
I think you'd be surprised.
Да и тот неубитый мужик, по-моему, тоже исчез. Серьезно, все враги исчезли. Чуть не накосячил. Надо более внимательно смотреть. Прямо вот там понизу идти мне не нравится. Кажется, вот так лучше.
Mike, I've got some ideas on some of the men in the camp. Looks like some of Shahid's a leader here. If you can take them out.
Then I won't have to worry about running into them later.
$500. Мою. Спокойно, парень.
Got the last of Shahid's elite guard.
Nice job. One less thing to worry about later.
Теперь можно посмотреть, что тут есть. Кстати, у Мины репутация растет. Айда посмотрим. Разведданные. +4, +4. Мины уже плюс 6. Майн, то есть. Не знаю, почему мы перевели как майн. Здесь вроде больше ничего нет. Тихо. Так. Здравствуйте. Так классно он передвигается. Все взламываю, надо взламывать все.
And that's that.
Good job. You've shut down the hangar cameras. The ones at the tower are on a different circuit, though.
Кстати, еще плюс репутации. Мне кажется, у нас до выхода из Саудовской Аравии с майной уже максимальная репа будет. А это куда идет? Опа. Тем звучи. Как же оно плохо технически, а? Эти анимации ходьбы, как будто они все штаны наклали. Ой-ой-ой. Не думал, что он в этот момент повернется. Плохо. Какой момент?
And that's that.
Good job. You've shut down the hangar cameras. The ones at the tower are on a different circuit, though.
А, там закрыто, значит, уже все, там я все собрал. Что, они пропали? Не, не пропали. Пробую заюзать самый читерный навык в игре. Надо быстро убить, пока тревогу не подняли. Почему-то крит в голову того охранника не убил. Помнишь, был анонс игры «Агент от Rockstar»? Она была эксклюзивом PlayStation, так и не вышла. Да, помню, была такая. На самом деле, вспомнил только, когда ты мне про нее рассказал. Ну да, был. Главное тревогу. Что? Потому что я бежал. Вот топот услышали. Подпытись на лучше. Боеприпасы. Так. Все, хватит бегать. Надо ходить на картах. Блин, нет, а в ангаре тоже что-то может быть. Я хочу тут ангар посмотреть. Господи, какой же я дурак, Мозгов вообще ноль, по-моему. Было же очевидно, что он меня увидит. Где? Что, они все исчезли? Прикольно, что противники исчезают, конечно.
Looks like they got a stockpile of weapons here. Gonna see if I can destroy these crates before they get shipped out.
All right, Mike. But the control tower comes first.
Да, не зря я сюда пришел. Дополнительная миссия была. Другое дело, конечно, что спалился и грузиться пришлось. Ну сюда потом будет.
And that's the last of them.
Well done. Now for the tower.
I'm in the control tower now.
Look around for any computers. They may have flight records stored on them we can use to help track Shahid.
И это не крит. В голову. Не крит. Он выжил попадание в лоб. Нет комментариев. Ну хотя бы враги не пропали. Ладно, сейчас по-другому сделаю. А.
Done. Transmitting the logs now.
Why, thank you, Mr. Thornton. It seems you found the Al-Samad flight records. Can't wait to analyze these.
Девять. Максимум 10. Прикольно? Это первая миссия. Максимальная репутация, с ней 10. У нас уже 9. Ну. И взламываем, искать. Маленько денег нашли. Тут что-нибудь есть? Ничего нет. Так, взлом. Блин.
Receiving. I'm strong. We're good. Now get out of there.
Уничтожены склады оружия, перекрыт поставок канал, уничтожил часть сил Шахида, загрузил журнал полета и отправил в штаб Альфа-протокола, взломал компьютер диспетчерский и передал данные о деятельности Ал-Самада в регионе. Тупо мастер. Тупо все на скилле сделал.
Mike, I see you made it back all right. Nothing on the channel about any disturbances at the airfield. Well done.
If you want the job done right, you send them the
Максимум
best.
10.
I'm surprised they didn't see your ego coming a mile away. But still, Good job. If this keeps up, we should be able to catch Shahid. And from there, recovering the missiles should be easy.
I won't relax until we have them both secured. Can't afford to get careless now. Is the bug transmitting?
Loud and clear, no problems. We have Parker and some of the other analysts on it now. Shouldn't be much longer.
All right then. Let me know once you found something.
Will do. And again, good job.
Надо, наверное, автомат качать. Айда глянем, какие навыки открыли. Плюс 10 опыта за то, что вскрыл 10 замков. Броня плюс 5 за профессиональный стиль разговора. Ага. Скидочки, скидочки. Так. Ну, ладно, я, наверное, на сегодня все. Я что-то сильно поздно завел. В принципе, в альфа-протокол играть было довольно весело, так что я думаю, это не последний стрим. Типа я все равно не знаю, что стримить. Альфа-протокол это довольно забавно. Так что вот. Я думаю, может, в следующий раз заведу пораньше. Поэтому посидим немного побольше. Вот так вот. Спасибо за донатик. Всем спасибо. Хорошего вечера. Всем пока.